Hello guys, I hope everybody is able to see me, hear me and see the screen properly. Can I get a quick confirmation on chat? I hope people are able to see me, hear me and see the screen properly. And the voice is clear to everyone. Give me a quick confirmation on chat. All good? Perfect. So voice is clear. Now FRM level 1 and level 2 results are out. Okay. So first of all, congratulations to all the students who have been able to clear the exam. Okay. And I know a lot of students have not been able to clear the exam. So I do understand that it's a very difficult situation. Okay. You have spent so much money in your exam. You have spent so much time. Okay. For the material, for the classes and all, you have spent so much money and you're not been able to clear. So I understand the pain also. Okay. Now in this entire discussion, okay, for today's session, what my main focus is going to be that for first I'll talk about people who have cleared the exam. I'll tell them their overall journey. For level 1 students, obviously, how should they plan their level 2? Okay, that is what I'm going to talk about first. Second, people who could not clear. That's the second part of the session today. People who could not clear, and within that I'll talk about level 1 and then I'll talk about level 2. Okay, so people who have cleared their exam, okay, now obviously they can give their exam for level 2 either in May, August or November. There are 3 attempts in this year. Okay, if you have just cleared the FRM level 1 exam, I would not recommend May 2026 for you. Okay, August is one window and November is one window. Okay, that is the 2 window that you should focus on. Now if you're planning to go for, I'm talking about FRM level 2 August 2026 exam. Okay, if you've just cleared level 1 and you're going for it, okay, your ideal thought process should be that primarily by say from Jan to June, okay, this is where I have to complete the full portion. This should be your target. Okay, the early bird is going to be somewhere ending by April. Okay, so ideally till this point, so if you complete April, so it's going to be May and June, 2 months more, two more months left. So ideally by this time you should be able to complete roughly around 70 chapters of your 60 to 70 chapters of your level 2 curriculum. Okay, now I'm talking from the perspective of working professionals. Okay, people who are doing full-time job and they're planning, so their target should be that okay, before end of April I should be able to complete around 70 chapters. Okay, and then in the month of say July and August, I'll write it over here, July and August, you should be giving time for revision and mock papers primarily. Okay, revision and mock papers. Now in terms of solving, when I'm talking about full portion, okay, what does full portion means? Okay, it means watching of the videos of the chapter plus reading the book and at least do 30 questions. That means at least do quiz 1. Okay, one quiz of each chapter. Now if you want to do this, okay, for the August exam, your time requirement will be roughly say around 2 to 2.5 hours daily. Okay, even if it is 2 hours, that is more than enough. Okay, this is I'm talking about weekdays. Okay, but the moment you talk about weekend, my recommendation would be you should be dedicating around 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so if you're a working professional, you can still go for the August attempt. The only focus that you have to do is that I have to make sure that I'm able to consistently perform, consistently prepare, okay, for the exam. Now, if I want to do that, okay, and if I want to complete roughly 70 chapters, so my average rate of doing, okay, per month should be around 15 to 20 chapters. Okay, so each month you should be doing 15 to 20 chapters. Okay, that is a decent speed. Even if you are able to capture 15, 17, 18 chapter, that is more than enough. Okay, then going for August exam is absolutely possible. You have to start the preparation today. Okay, this is the first set of people who can plan for it. Okay, also if you have any query, please put it on the chat section. We will try to help you, address you. There's one chat which is at the start, Onkar Patil. Okay, please reach us on our number which is there on the screen also, which is this. Okay, I will try to understand what is the challenge that you're facing, because you're mentioning you're exhausted. So not sure what is the challenge. We'll try to help you out. Okay, people who want to go for November exam. Okay, people who want to go for FRM level 1, level 2 November exam. Okay, and those who have just cleared their level 1. Okay, they have an ample amount of time. Okay, basic target should be minimum 10 chapters per month. Okay, with solving. So if you start in Jan, okay, probably in September end you can complete your full portion. Okay, so 10 to 15 chapter is what you should be target. Okay, so roughly 10 to 15 chapters per month. Now if you want to maintain this speed, okay, 10 to 15 chapter, if you can go to 10 chapters also. Okay, then you can dedicate roughly around 1 to 1.5 hours daily. Okay, start the preparation now, go very slow. Okay, and slowly you gradually increase your speed. Okay, I will also come up with one more video talking about how to prepare for FRM level 2 in the November attempt, where I'll talk more in detail. Okay, so roughly 1 to 1.5 hours at the start, and gradually you can increase the speed. Okay, you can go to around 2 to 2.5 hours later on. Okay, but if you're going for November, it is absolutely possible. You have good amount of time. The only thing that you should be worried about is the consistency of your preparation. Okay, and then you have entire October, your September, sorry, entire September, entire October, and entire November. So basically this is the 1st of September. Okay, so you have 3 months to do your revision, mock papers, solving, and if you want to solve extra questions, so you have good amount of time available for it also. Okay, so this is from the perspective of students who have cleared level 1 and they are planning to give the level 2 exam. Okay, my suggestion would be, don't push your level 2 post 2026, because if you lose the momentum, okay, you'll not be able to pick that book again. You'll not be able to go for the exam again. Okay, mark my words, complete your exam as soon as possible, because you are in the flow of preparation. I hope everybody heard me. Correct? Everybody heard me. Pranay, answering to your query, I was not able to clear FRM level 2 this time. Should I go for May? So Pranay, the answer to your query, okay, is this. You have to think whether I will be able to dedicate roughly around 2 to 2.5 hours every single day, and weekends 4 to 5 hours. If yes, your target should be that you should be able to complete roughly 70 chapters before April end. If you're able to do that, maintain that flow, then definitely you can go for August exam. And if you have already appeared for level 2 exam before, then you should go for level 2 in August, because you know a lot of content. Okay, if this plan that was been highlighted, yes, was from the perspective of new students who have just cleared level 1. Okay, now I'm going to enter and talk about the discussion of students who didn't clear. Okay, they were not able to clear their exam. Okay, now first I'm going to talk about those students who have not been able to clear their FRM level 1 exam. Okay, please be with me. Okay, I'll take also the queries. Pranay, I've answered your query. Onkar, I've answered your query. Okay, if you have not been able to clear your FRM level 1 exam, okay, ideally what you should be looking at is what has been the mistakes. Okay, so I've made few slides on that, so I'll go to that also, and I will also tell you when should you give the exam. Okay, 1 second, I will quickly take you towards that slide. Yeah, this is the way you should ideally do your analysis. Okay, the basic questions that you have to ask is FRM level 1. Okay, and this actually goes for level 2 also, that whether I was able to cover the entire curriculum properly. Okay, now when I'm saying this, lot of students, they basically rush through certain books very fast. Okay, the reason this is very important, the reason this has become very important, because overall what we have seen is there are a lot of students who are in a position to they're putting a lot of time in, say, book 3, or they're putting a lot of time in book 2, but they ignore book 4 or book 1. So that should not be the case. Have you been able to give proper time to all the curriculum? Okay. Second, question bank solving. This is very, very important. Okay. Whatever material that you have, please make sure that check you have solved all the questions properly, because a lot of time students think that whether this question is up to the exam level. You don't have to worry right now. You have to solve, because the more questions you solve, the more understanding you get. Okay, and I have seen a lot of students not being able to clear because of this. Okay, quality of the exam question. This is the second question that you should be asking. Okay, first, whether I've solved good amount of question. If the question answer is yes, then the question should be whether that question that I've solved, is it very easy? Because I've seen people, there are a lot of material that is available on Telegram. There's a lot of material that is available on Amazon. Okay, people buy it from Amazon. These are very easy questions. Even the Kaplan-Schweizer questions are way too lesser in terms of difficulty as compared to the actual exam. If you look at the GARP sample paper also, the actual paper is slightly tougher than the GARP sample paper. So what my recommendation would be, the way you should analyze is that whether I've been able to complete entire curriculum. If yes, okay. Whether I've been able to solve all the question bank, yes. What was the quality of the question bank? Okay. Next analysis that you have to look at, during my entire preparation period, okay, whether I was able to give justice time in terms of preparation. Did I took the exam very lightly? Okay. Did I focus more on solving the calculation based part? Because right now the exam pattern is, it is mostly theory. So did I focus more on calculation? Did I focus more on only 3 and book 4? Okay, because a lot of people, because of the weightage, they feel that this book is the only book that is there. Okay, and I should be only focusing on that. That is incorrect. Okay, also a lot of students, they underestimate book 1. That should not be the case. Okay, a lot of students, they feel that the book 1 is very easy, so they underestimate the exam. So ideally my recommendation would be that should not be the case. Okay, with your overall preparation aspect. Okay, just if there is any query, do let me know. I will address your queries also properly. Okay, if there is any query, please put it on the chat section. Okay, so during the preparation time, I'm coming back to the slide. During the preparation time, did you face any problem in terms of the way you are preparing, the plan of preparation, or say the order of preparation? That could also be a big problem. Okay, what I generally tell people is that you have to read chapters in a particular manner. There is a proper study planner. Okay, again, if you're going for August exam, the study planner might slightly change. Okay, but if you follow the study planner, you will be in a better spot, because a lot of chapters are connected, and if you do that properly, you will not feel the pressure of the exam. Okay, so what happened during preparation time? So you have to do analysis likewise. Okay, then when should I plan my next attempt? Okay, should I go for next May, should I go for August, or should I go for November? Now for that, let us first talk about level 1 students, people who have not been able to clear their FRM level 1 now. If you are planning for May, you can go for May exam. There is no problem with that. Okay, but you have to give good amount of time. If you are working, okay, my suggestion would be plan that Jan, Feb and March. Okay, these 3 months you should be able to solve the entire question bank again. Why am I saying solve? Revise and solve. Okay, solve the entire question bank again. I'm talking from the perspective that you would know a lot of content. You have already appeared for the exam, right? So you would know a lot of content. So just go through the book, revise it, and solve the chapter-wise questions. Solve as much as possible. Solve sectional tests. Okay, solve other questions, other topics. Do as much as possible. Okay. Further, If you're a college student and you could not clear, you can, and if you can dedicate say 4-5 hours easily, my suggestion would be you should be going for May attempt. Okay, so students, okay, if they have around 4 to 5 hours daily, my recommendation would be go for May attempt, May 2026 attempt. Okay, go and complete this exam. Don't wait for August. This is my suggestion. Okay, again, if I'm assuming that you have read something in the past, that will also help you. If you need a proper plan, please reach out to me, I'll help you out. Okay, if you wish to go for August exam, okay, now why am I saying August? Okay, suppose you have some particular work which is coming up in March. A lot of bankers, they feel that okay, my March is going to be very heavy. Okay, so then they can go for August exam. Then you don't have to be very lenient, you have to continuously read the book. Okay, whenever you're not watching the video, please read the book. Okay, so from that perspective, what ideally you should be looking at is, so from Jan, okay, again April, May, June, so May end, this is where you are supposed to complete one full portion. Okay, from this, that means entire June, entire July, and the August, because August initially 8th, 9th or 9th or 10th is the exam. So these last 2 months you should only do the revision, only do continuous reading, solving of the questions possibly. Okay, question means not the chapter question, additional questions if you can get. Okay, all of these things, please do it. That means this part should be only for revision, the last 2 months. Okay, if you're going for August, I was talking about if FRM level 1 students who could not clear, they are planning to go for May and August. Okay, November they should not target, it's very far, it will not make sense. Okay, now I am moving towards the students. If you have any query, please post it on the chat. Okay, Dhwani, answering to your query, sir, I have failed with 4.2, 4.3 and now I have no confidence to give the exam again, and I put in 2 years and all the competitive studies and I failed both my exams, like what to do further. Okay, see, frankly speaking, I will have to see, we'll have to talk. Okay, what has been the issue, how did the last exam went? Okay, if this was a second attempt, what happened? Okay, we'll have to understand your challenge, because a lot of students, they prepare properly, but on the day of the exam they panic. That could also be an issue, right? On the day of the exam they are not able to recollect stuff. That can be also exam related problem. Okay, so that is one thing that we should be talking about. Okay, Pawan, answering to your query, I failed in level 2. Should I watch all the videos again? Will I get add-on video chapters? See, yes, if you are a part of our student package, the updated question videos will be a part of that. Okay, you can reach us for the extension cost and all. My team will help you out. But yes, my suggestion would be go through all the videos properly. Okay, go through all the videos properly. Okay, students who have not been able to clear their FRM level 2 attempt, okay, and if they feel that they should only go for May exam, my suggestion, if they are very much confident, okay, if they feel that they just failed because of some factors, or they had done the full preparation, they have given very good time in the last attempt, okay, and because of some reason they failed just because of some marks, okay, then only you should target for May, or else my recommendation would be go for August. Again, it might change for some students based on the individual factors, but broadly you can focus on August. Give the exam again properly with proper preparation. Okay, I'm talking about level 2 students. Okay, because see, if I want to do a complete fresh preparation, there are like 103 chapters. Okay, now there's been a change. So there's been a change into the investment management book also and the current issues book. There is a separate video which we have added on the YouTube, which is focused on your changes in your curriculum. So we have talked about that also. Okay, so those if you want to cover that 102 chapter, I generally see that around 5 months of proper preparation you need. Okay, so Pawan, I have answered your query. Okay, Subodh, I am answering to your query. I failed. Which exam should you Subodh, have you failed in level 1 or level 2? I would need that information. Okay, Jeet, I got 4.323 in level 1. Can I give May attempt? If you have 2 to 3 hours, roughly minimum 3 hours, then I think so you can go for the exam for May. Okay, right? Raj, you will have to give me full detail. If I start from tomorrow, should I register for early bird? Which exam? Level 1 exam, level 2 exam. Without that, I would, if it's level 2, go for August. If it is level 1, okay, you should be able to give minimum 3 hours per day, because ideally you should be looking at like this: 3 hours, that means 1 chapter per day, Monday to Friday, 5 chapters, Saturday, Sunday, solving of those 5 chapters. So in 1 week, 5 chapters, in 1 month, 20 chapters, in 3 months, by the March end, you'll be able to complete everything. So Raj, minimum 3 hours, not 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay. Yes. So FRM level 2, FRM level 2. Jeet, then you can go for the exam. There is nothing to worry about. For I was talking about FRM level 2 students who could not clear, my recommendation would be go for August exam. Give it properly, give the preparation properly. So watch the video again, solve the question bank again, read the chapters again, and do the GARP papers again, and please go for the exam in August. That is my recommendation. Okay. Now I'll take a pause. Okay. Any queries that students have? Okay. For students who are new, we do support FRM students, CFA, CIE and all. So there is a basic plan, standard plan, professional. You can reach our number. Okay. My team will help you out with all the details. Okay. You can have a look at. Also, I'm doing a lot of interviews of students who have cleared these exams. So that other students who are preparing on their own, or say preparing somewhere else, they can also get motivated and they can understand what is the overall flow of preparation. Okay. Correct. I also do a lot of industry interaction, which is trying to meet people from the industry, trying to understand what is the skill set that is needed in the exam. Okay. Or skills that are needed in the actual job market. So you can watch those podcasts also. Okay. This is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. We do give some offers as on now, so you can reach out to us. And this is my number. Okay. This is my number, and you can scan us, scan the QR code also, and you can reach us on WhatsApp number, and we'll help you out. And now I'm going to address the queries which people have posted. Sir, I have passed the exam with this 1 2 to 1. This is a very good quartile, Ankit. And I'm currently working. Should I go for May or August? For level 2, my recommendation will be go August. Even though if you are reading 4 hours, it is a good time. But you said you are going through GARP book. Okay, my recommendation: don't read GARP in the first phase. What you can do is go through entire Schweitzer curriculum. Whichever chapter you want to go deeper, then do GARP, especially your market and creators, Ankit. Okay. Subodh, I think Subodh, I've already answered your query. 2 hours daily. Should I go for 2 hours? I need 3 hours, minimum 3 hours, Subodh. If you want to go for May, August, 2 hours is more than enough. Okay. Nitin, if you have time, roughly 2 or 2.5 hours every single day, my recommendation would be go for August level 2 exam. Swara, if you have failed level 1 exam and you want to do a complete fresh start, again, it depends upon your time. Okay. If you have minimum 3 hours, okay, and not very hectic work schedule, okay, then May is okay. Or else if you don't want to take any tension, go for August properly. Okay. Tanay, answering to your query, 3243. Okay, that's not a good quartile, obviously, but what I can see from the quartile is that last 2 books have created a slight problem. So if you are performing good in the 3rd and 4th book, this is my idea. Okay, if you're performing good in 3rd and 4th book, and if you're slightly bad in the 1st and 2nd book, then also it is okay. Okay, that is how people actually clear. Okay, so I've seen people getting second in the 3rd and 4th book, and they're getting 3 in 1st and 2nd book. They've still cleared the exam. Okay, so Tanay, I've answered your query. Anchal, I got 3, 4, 4. See, the first 2 books are most important books. In fact, the first 3 books, and you've not performed well. So what if you're going for May, you have to visualize it like this. Do I have enough time? Okay, 3 hours. Okay, my recommendation would be actually you go for August. Do it properly because your quartiles are not that good. Okay, Nitin, I've answered. Gupta, okay, I have interest in stock market. Can I do FRM? See, if you want to do trades in the market, then FRM will not help you. But yes, it will help you to understand what is the risk behind the trade. So, no course, neither CFA. CFA will also not teach you how to trade. Okay. So, my recommendation would be that if you want to understand what is the risk behind those trades, then only go for these accounts. Then only please go for your FRM exam. Okay. I have answered the query. Is it like the May attempt is easy? No, that's not the case. Every attempt is almost the same. Which book should I do first in level 2? Go through Kaplan books first. Whichever topics you feel is tougher, or especially in your market and creative, only for those chapters go and read GAR. Okay, hi sir. As you know, there are many changes in this investment management rules. We have the old book. Please cover the new chapter on this channel. Only new. We will try. We'll definitely try to add those chapters. Okay, don't worry. I cannot guarantee, but I'll try. Okay. I failed this and want to do. Is there a discount? Yes, there will be a discount. Discount available, so you can reach our student and we'll help you out. Reach our team. It might take few days because there are a lot of calls that we are getting, a lot of messages we are getting. So we are not able to filter out who has passed, who has not passed, and all of that. So it might take some time. So I'm just we are really sorry for that, but it is going to take some time. But we'll definitely reach out to you. Okay, Kashish. If I can give second attempt, should I go? Sir, if I have given second attempt, should I go again for third attempt for level 1? See, if you're going for third attempt, then my recommendation would be we need to understand what is the problem that you faced in both the first level. What was the issue in terms of preparation, in terms of your material, all of this, and then we should take a decision. Okay, Gupta, answering to your query, sir, can you tell me that after completing FRM, which roles? So generally it's risk management, treasury, compliance, product control, global markets. These are the broader roles that you can get. But see, industry see this as a difficult exam, and the basic product clarity of futures, options, swap, okay, all the OTC products. If you get clarity, so you can work anywhere into investment banking, asset management, your pension funds, hedge funds. So industry look at from that perspective. Okay, so both the exam fee for GARP is the same, early bird fee is same. Vijay, you will have to give me the context. What is the query? What is the last date for registration for August or April end? What is the safe quartile to score in every book? 222. Okay, I'm preparing for level 1 first time, and I'm also working professional, Pradeep, and I have level 1. Have level 1 knowledge already. Should I take coaching? See, it is more about understanding the exam. It is more about understanding how to appear for the exam. I have seen CROs, chief risk officers, failing. Okay, so I would not recommend you to underestimate the exam. And again, I'm not saying join my coaching. You can join anywhere that you feel, but take guidance. Okay, because people who have already cleared the exam, they have already given a lot of they've cleared the exams. Okay, they can help you better understand, because see what happens when we are working. Okay, we might be working in risk management only. Okay, but when you go and sit for the exam, you have to take the decision in that 2 minutes. You should be able to pick up the calculator, do that calculation very fast, which a lot of people are not able to do, and hence they fail the exam even though they are working in the risk at a senior level. Okay, so that is what my recommendation would be. How do you get scholarship for FRM? FRM exam, there is no scholarship right now. CFA, there is a scholarship process, you can follow that. Vijay, for this exam, there is no age barrier. You can give the exam even after 12th standard also for FRM exam. My quartile is 3323 in level 1. Can you please suggest? Manas, first of all, if you would have scored 3322, okay, you still had a good chance to clear the exam. When should you go for the exam? Again, by looking at the situation, I would recommend you to go for August. If you're a college student and if you have full day time, then go for May. Then you should by default go for May. See, if you're a college student and you're going to give the level 1 again, you have full day, then there is no point pushing it to August because you can prepare. Okay. Overall, to give the FRM exam, both level 1, level 2 entire, I think so it's 2.5 lakhs. That's what the overall cost would be. Okay. I hope I've been able to help you guys in making some decision. Okay. For the exam. Sir, 10th pass, no. You will have to minimum, because see, if you want to become a charter holder, you need a graduation degree. But yes, you can appear for the exam early. Any other queries, guys? Okay, you can reach us on our number, which is on the screen, in case you need help and guidance. Okay, definitely we'll try to help you as much as possible. Okay, and answering to your query, Mr. Jadhav, sir, I've given the May exam. You're giving full time, so should I proceed? Yes, if you've already given level 1 and you could not clear, you can go for the standard package. But if you have full time, then go for May. Okay, Mr. Gupta, yes, if you have interest in equity research, do CFA. August exam would be on 9th and 10th. I think so, 2 days. You'll have to check their website once. I hope everybody has been able to get an idea about their exam related queries. We'll be taking a lot of such sessions in the future. So my recommendation would be, okay, to prepare properly. If you have not cleared the exam, don't get disheartened. Okay, this exam is going to change your career. Okay, so please give more time, more justice, more effort to clear the exam. Okay, equity research without CFA, you might have to do some course, and that too you will get an entry level. You will have to eventually do CFA. Okay, so I'm closing the session now. Okay, everybody. Okay, do like and subscribe to our channel. Okay, if there is any query, please reach us on our WhatsApp number. We'll be able to address those queries also. Okay, yes, Kashish, we have the FRM level 1 August package available. Okay, for August, we have generally only 2 days. It's GARP decision. I cannot do anything. Does clearing FRM guarantee a job in risk management? No, there is no guarantee. There is no guarantee even after you clear IIMs. Okay. But what industry recognizes, you have to see that. If you want to get a good job into big companies like JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, and all of these bigger companies, FRM, CFA, these are the certifications that will definitely help you. Okay. Correct. Subodh, is there going to be limited seats? No. People who have registered, they will get an opportunity to sit for the exam. So don't worry. Okay. You can go for August. Nothing to worry. Okay. So guys, I'm going to close the session for today. Thank you very much for taking out time. Okay. If you have any query, please put it in the comment section, or you can reach us on the WhatsApp number. We'll try to address the query as soon as possible. Okay. There might be some delays, but definitely we'll try to address your queries. Okay. And I have mentioned 2-3 people to reach out to me on WhatsApp, and I will have a call with them. Okay.